Confidentiality is the heart of the attorney-client relationship. It ensures trust, protect rights, and uphold justice. But what happens when ethical dilemmas challenge this sacred duty? In Cabanatuan City, Nueva Ecija, lawyers face tough choices in balancing attorney-client privilege with professional ethics. In this study, we uncover their struggles, insights, and solutions to these pressing legal challenges, entitled Exploring Lawyers' Ethical Dilemmas in Upholding Attorney-Client Privileges in Cabanatuan City, Nueva Ecija.
To understand these ethical dilemmas, we spoke with 3 experienced lawyers from Cabanatuan City. They share their real-world experiences and the difficult decisions they must make in their practice.
We practice general law, general practice of law. Before, I specialized in labor laws and agrarian laws. When I expanded to have a partner, since we practice in general laws. So, yung like dito sa Cabanatuan, sa Nueva Ecija, we practice all kinds, civil cases, labor, land, and consultations, notaries. Yeah. So, how many years I am in practice? I am currently in my 5th year of practice of law. Our clients cater not only to pro bono clients, kasi nga, I'm also a legal aid lawyer, but also we have clients na individuals, sole proprietors, businesses and corporations. So, meron din kami noon. I think my law firm is the first in Nueva Ecija na merong mga 10 na corporate clients. So, yun. Yun yung practice. Brief background ng law firm ko. I'm the managing partner currently. Ayun. So, that's my law firm.
So, ako pumasa ako ng year 2018, 2017 bar ako. So, at this time, almost 7 years na ako in practice. Nung bago akong practitioner, ang specialization ko more on mga drug cases. Dahil yung aking mentor, yung aking senior partner nun, ay dating fiscal, so expertise niya criminal cases. Doon ako nag-start. Ngayon, eventually, ina-assign niya ako sa mga civil cases, particularly mga usapin sa lupa. Karamihan naman din, nagkaroon na ako ng reputation na ayun, attorney na puro lupa yung kaso. So, puro land dispute, puro mga agrarian cases sa DAR, sa mga regular courts. Mga type ng clients ko, siguro i-ano ko na lang din, may mga clients ako na talagang walang-wala sa buhay, talagang zero education, zero knowledge, zero money. Meron din naman akong clients na very powerful, filthy rich. Meron din mga clients na aggressive clients, meron din naman clients na ayaw nila. So, iba-iba talaga. So,
Ano pa lang, 2 years.
2 years.
Practice pa. Pero, I started 2012. So, ano na rin ako, parang na-expose na rin ako sa legal practice for 11 years. 11 years na ako. Ayan, parang mga legal activities na lawyer lang ako. Ayun, I'm on the basis.
So, halo-halo yan. May civil cases, may criminal cases, may special proceedings, yun nga. Then, meron din mga labor cases.
Okay din naman kasi sa labas po.
Cases
Kita mo kayo ng pinag
ay yung
magkakulas ko.
iba na din. Merong magkatawa na pinag-aawayan ng mga properties.
Di ba naisindihan ko po yung skin? Opo. Ito po muna na po kaya kayo. Hindi ko po pirmahan yung di ba?
Pinakamahirap mo.
Mas mahirap po ngayon.
We ask the participants to define attorney-client's privilege and why it is important to their profession.
Okay, first off, attorney-client privilege comes with the relationship in general of an attorney and client. It's rooted in law or in our Code of Professional Responsibility. When I passed kasi, it's just CPR, Code of Professional Responsibility, but now it's CPRA na. So, it's basically the same with respect to the privilege. So, yun pa rin yung principle niya. When you are engaged by a client, you bound confidentiality with that client. Why do I think it's important? Because every matter related to you specifically applies for a person. So, kumbaga, kaya din bound ang lawyers for confidentiality or privilege as the law might state. Kasi, yung specific application niya, it only applies to this person. So, for you, as an officer of the law and of the court, you are bound by that privilege. Yun.
Ang attorney-client privilege, sacred sa akin yan. Hindi ako religious, pero yung attorney-client privilege, yan yung talagang parang sinasamba ko, parang ganun. That's sacred, na kapag binayolate ko yan, wala akong karapatang maging lawyer. Ganun, napakahalaga niyan kasi kung walang attorney-client privilege, wala nang kliyente ang magtitiwala sa'yo. Kasi sasabihin mo yung sikreto niya eh. On our part naman, kahit naman hindi ko sabihin yung sikreto niya, kung walang attorney-client privilege, hindi niya sa akin sasabihin yung totoo. Paano ko siyang madidepensahan kung hindi niya sa akin sasabihin yung details? Pag ang abogado walang attorney-client privilege, para sa akin, wala siyang karapatang maging abogado.
Personally, ang attorney-client privilege is a way of protecting privilege communication between the lawyer and the client. It is important to our profession kasi kailangan sa client i-disclose niya yung details of the case. So, kailangan wala siyang pinagtago, kailangan sabihin na yung lahat para naman kami ay ma-ready namin yung kanyang case na i-defense namin or present namin.
General question 1. What are the ethical dilemmas often faced by lawyers, particularly in relation to attorney-client privileges?
Formulated themes. Client perjury, confidentiality versus legal ethics, conflict of interest, prevention of future crimes.
General question 2. How do lawyers handle these dilemmas related to attorney-client privileges in their practice? Formulated themes. Adherence to the Code of Professional Responsibility and Accountability, CPRA. Educate clients about attorney privileges. Decline or withdraw representation. Confidentiality clause in retainer agreements.